Hi, it's science time. It's me again, Teacher JM from Banmay School. So, how are you today? Okay, good. So, now our topic is about stages of human growth and development. Okay, now let's read our vocabulary words. Okay, infancy. Okay, infancy. 0 to 2 years old. Okay. Next is childhood. Childhood. 3 to 11 years old. Okay, 3 to 11 years old. Okay, next is adolescence. Adolescence. 12 to 18 years old. Okay, 12 to 18 years old. Okay, next is adulthood. Okay, adulthood. 19 to 65 years old. Okay, adulthood. 19 to 65 years old. And last is old age. Okay, old age. 66 years old and above. Okay, 66 years old and above. Okay, now let's proceed to our structures. Okay, from our structures, I am going to say what stage of human growth and development is it? Okay, what stage of human growth and development is it? And you are going to answer it's blank. Okay, it's blank. Okay, now for our second structure, I am going to say what's the age range of blank. Okay, what's the age range of blank? And you are going to answer the age range is blank. Okay, the age range is blank. Okay, now let's start for our topic. Okay, it's about human growth and development. Now, before that, do you have idea what is human growth and development? Okay, now let's define first what is human growth and development. Okay, now let's define. Okay, growth is the measurable physical changes that occur throughout a person's life. Okay, for example, height, your weight, body shape, and dental structures, the alignment of your teeth. And development refers to the changes in intellectual, mental, and emotional skills that occur over time. Okay, think and maturation. Okay, the think and maturation development. Okay, now let's go to the 10 life stages. Okay, we have infant's prenatal period, the stage before taking birth. Next is infancy, birth to 1 year. Okay, infancy, birth from birth to 1 year. Okay, next is babyhood, early childhood. Okay, 1 to 6 years old, early childhood. Next is late childhood, from 6 to 12 years. Okay, 6 to 12 years. And puberty or pre-adolescence, and adolescence 12 to 18 years old. Okay, adolescence 12 to 18 years. And early adulthood 19 to 40 years. Okay, early adulthood 19 to 40 years. And middle adulthood is 40 to 65 years. Middle adulthood 40 to 65 years. And the last is old age after 65 years. Okay, old age after 65 years. Okay, these are the photo from prenatal period to old age. Okay, as you can see the picture, the arrow from number 1 prenatal period, number 2 infancy, number 3 babyhood, number 4 early childhood, number 5 late childhood, number 6 puberty, number 7 adolescence, number 8 early adulthood, number 9 middle age, and the last number 10 is the old age. Okay, now let's discuss it one by one. Okay, 4 main types of growth and development. Okay, we have physical body growth that includes height and weight changes. Number 2 is mental, intellectual development, problem solving. Number 3, emotional, refers to feelings and include dealing with love, hate, joy, fear, excitement, and other similar feelings. And number 4 is social, refers to interactions and relationships with other people. Okay, now let's start with prenatal period. Okay, this is the first phase, the germination period. Okay, it is the development from conception till birth of a baby consists of the prenatal stage. Okay. Okay, next is infancy to birth to 1 year. Okay, the term infant is typically applied to young children under 1 year of age. Okay, and the physical is most dramatic and rapid changes in growth and development happen during the first year of life. Okay, mental, okay, they cannot speak yet, but are able to understand some words by 6 months old, and needs is infants are dependent on others for all their needs. Okay, they need love and security is essential. Okay, next is babyhood. Okay, babyhood, it is a time when babies are totally dependent upon their parents and caregivers for their protection and care. Okay, consistent, adequate, gentle care and can encourage to infant. Okay, it is the true foundation age. It is an age of rapid growth and change. It is an age of increasing dependency and foundation period of socialization and foundation period for sex role taping. Okay, that is babyhood. Okay, next is early childhood, age 1 to 6. Okay, it is a stage in human development and it generally includes toddlerhood and some time afterwards. And physical for 1 to 6 years old, children learn how to write, draw, and use a fork and knife. And by 2 to 4 years, most children learn bowel and bladder control, and the mental vocabulary grows from using several words at age 1 to 1,500 to 2,500 words by age 6. And the emotional is terrible too. Children become frustrated when they cannot perform as desired, and needs is still include food, rest, shelter, love, and security. And they must learn to be responsible and to follow the rules. Okay, next is late childhood. Okay, late childhood, age 6 to 12, it is the time period from the age of 6 until the age of 12 years. And a lot of growth is experienced by both boys and girls during late childhood. And the physical is also known as pre-adolescence, and most of the baby teeth are lost and permanent teeth erupt. And during the age of 10 to 12, secondary sexual characteristics may begin to develop in some children, and mental rapid because child is in school, and emotional fears around the start of schools are brought under control, and needs is. And also by age 10 to 12, sexual maturation and body changes can lead to period of depression, followed by periods of joy, and needs is same as infancy and early childhood, but now peer acceptance is added. Okay, next is puberty, process of physical changes through which a child's body matures into an adult body capable of sexual reproduction. And from the physical growth, height and weight accelerates in the first half of puberty and is completed when an adult body has been developed. Okay, until the maturation of their reproductive capabilities. The pre-pubertal physical difference between boys and girls are the external sex organs. The next, adolescence, 12 to 18 years old. Adolescence is meaning to grow up, transitional stage of physical and psychological development that generally occurs during the period from puberty to legal adulthood. Okay, age of maturity. While the physical is most dramatic in the early period, growth spurts occur that can affect coordination. Mental growth primarily involves increase in knowledge and sharpening of skills, and emotional is often stormy and in conflict, trying to establish independence and identities. Okay, next is Social, okay, spending more time with friends and family. Needs is, in addition to basic needs, adolescents need reassurance, support, and understanding. Okay, next is early adulthood, age 19 to 40. Okay, early adulthood called emerging adulthood, stage of life between 18 to 25 years when adolescents become more independent and explore different life possibilities. Okay, physical is usually most productive life stage. Prime time for childbearing. Mental, formal education continues. Young adults may choose to marry and start families. Emotional may experience stress related to careers, marriage, or family. And social development frequently involves moving away from peers to association with coworkers and mates. Okay, middle age, 40 to 65 years old. Okay, middle age, it is the time period in the life of a person, can be referred to as middle age. Okay, this time span has been defined as the time between age 45 to 65 years old. Okay, the body may slow down and the middle age might become more sensitive to diet, substance abuse, stress, and rest. Okay, physical is changes begin to occur, hair begins to gray and thin, skin begins to wrinkle and hearing loss starts, vision declines and weight gain occurs, and mental ability can continue to increase, period when individuals understand life and have learned to cope with many of its stresses. And emotional can be a period of contentment or crisis. Emotional status varies depending on life changes revolving around children. And the last is old age, 65 years to death. Okay, this is what we call elderly, senior citizen, or golden eager or retired citizen. Okay, old age refers to age nearing or surpassing the life expectancy of human beings and thus end of human life cycle. This stays the extension after 65 years till death. Okay, physical is development are on the decline, all body systems are affected and skin becomes dry, wrinkled and thinner, and hair becomes thin and bones become brittle and more likely to break. Okay, from the mental abilities varying among individuals. While some elderly people continue to learn, others have mental declines that can affect short-term memory. Okay. Okay, emotional is varies depending on individual's ability to cope. Some remain happy and enjoy life, while others may become lonely, frustrated, depressed, and withdrawn. The needs is, in addition to those of all other life stages, the elderly need a sense of belonging, self-esteem, financial security, and social acceptance and love. And okay, that's the end of our lesson for today. I hope you have learned from our topic for today that about stage of human development. Thank you very much. That's all for today and see you in our next video.